Well, of course, that the United States try to force social and to difficult the life of the Venezuelans inside of the country. They have been from 2015 since they determined Venezuela as an unusual menace by the Obama's decision, you know. They start to try to break the Venezuelan economy, and after that, when the sanctions start coming, when the unilateral um, um, coercive measures start coming, they start to hit the Venezuelan economy. But since the last 5 years, our economy started to run again. It was taking force, and that was the reason that the menace start to take force and become stronger, because they knew that we were getting out of the social and the breaking economy situation that they forced in Venezuela. That's one topic important to show, because it seems and it reveals that the sanctions are not useful when the people doesn't let them when the people fight for their freedom. So if you have a weak people, and if the people don't have a unity, of course that the sanctions will work. But when you see the Venezuelan example, that you bomb a country, that you put more than 1,000 illegal sanctions against a people and against a country, and they don't break out, it means that the sanctions are not useful. If you see the whole package of lies that they talked about Venezuela, they told that we had a drug cartel leader, and since the first day that Nicolas Maduro and Cilia Flores were kidnapped, they had to take off the cartel of drugs mentioned in the trial, because they knew that was a lie. And if you see Venezuela, if you come to Venezuela, you will see that Venezuela has not drug symptoms. What I mean when I say drug symptoms, there is a lot of people, addicts of drugs on the street, as in United States happens. You know, the people that is addict to fentanyl, to heroin, and the other kind of other types of drugs. And when you go to the regions, you know, the other departments of the country, you will see, as happens in other countries, that really has been infected by the drug trouble, by the drug cartels, as it happens on Colombia or in Mexico, that you have Mexico, a sovereign country, a great country, but you have cartels financed by United States and powered with guns and weapons by American weapons factories, as it happens with the rifles factory, that all of their productions ends on Mexico, or as it happens on the regions of Colombia, that you have entire regions of the Pacific taken by the paramilitary groups that are the ones who are in charge of the drug commerce. And where does it end? It ends on the United States street, because they have a cartel on the United States that receive the drugs, and they have a cartel in the United States that deposit the money of the drugs, as Harley says, on the United States banks. It's obvious. And the other stuff is that we need to put on the table that every lie that lost only makes stronger the Bolivarian Revolution. At this day, they are attacking Delcy Rodriguez, and they are telling that Delcy Rodriguez betrayed Nicolas Maduro. That's important to know, because everyone on the media is trying to keep on the psychological war or the media war that the United States and Donald Trump has on Venezuela. And Delcy Rodriguez is not Delcy Rodriguez anymore. She has become a symbol of the republic. She is not more a big figure or a strong figure on the Chavismo. Now she becomes the leader, the temporary leader of the Chavismo, and all the Chavismo is around her, is protecting her, and is following her instruction. There's a lot of unity on the people. There's a lot of unity. That's important. I don't know if you have seen that. I've repeated this, but the center of the psychological war is on this. They are trying to break the unity on Venezuela, but they won't. We were bombed by the most, by the biggest machine of killing, machine of murder in the whole history of the world, and we resist that. We resist not only with our lives, we resist keeping the power. We resist keeping the way to rule the country, the way to organize the country. And our commune system will keep on. I'll synthesize this on this expression. Our way to be happy, our way to love keeps on after the United States bomb. They are not breaking the will of the Venezuelan people. They are not breaking the will of the revolution, of the Bolivarian Revolution. Well, the first topic is that Venezuela is still under the command and or under the decisions of the Bolivarian Revolution. There is a lot of unity on our leaderships, and there's a lot of unity in the military units and in the military command and in the political command and all around the people. You know. Since the first hour, since the 0 hour, the people start to organize to protect the people, to protect themselves, and after that, the people organized to have this reoffensive over the attacks on the United States. But it doesn't mean an offensive based on the military actions. It means the offensive based on what the United States is trying to do, that is about to break the unity, is about to go on this murdered and aggressive campaign on the psychological war that is over Venezuela at this moment. There is another thing important to do is that to talk about is that we are not only defending the existence of the Bolivarian Revolution, we are talking about the existence of the Republic. So it means that not only people that supports Bolivarian Revolution is on the street. There is a lot of people that didn't was supporting Nicolas Maduro that's going to the streets and to the demonstration to ask and demand United States to liberate our president and our first commandant, Nicolas Maduro and Celia Flores, that took that become a prisoner of war in United States. The president Nicolas Maduro has become a global anti-imperialist geopolitical symbol and a peace symbol. Do you remember? Let's remember the last words and the last expressions of Nicolas Maduro was "not to crazy war, no war." He was very clear about the situation that was about to come. And there is another important phrase that our president in charge, Delcy Rodriguez, has taken, is that we are not becoming a colony. Venezuela is not becoming into a colony. We are still working under the rules of the Bolivarian Revolution, under our methods or way to organize our people, and we are trying to get, and the people is trying to get back to the normality. Next Monday we'll start the school periods, and as you can see in my reports on social media and the reports of the other journalists on social media and international press, the people feels very safe. We are not afraid to United States bombings. And there is another important topic that we need to understand, is that United States didn't win on elections. They confessed that Nicolás Maduro won the election of the past July of the year 2024, because he told that Maria Corina Machado hasn't the popularity and the people's support and the international support to rule the country. So who has the popularity and the trust and the love of the people? Nicolás Maduro. They recognize that the Bolivarian Revolution is very organized, and the Bolivarian Revolution maintains the peace and the control of the country. So they have to negotiate with us. The other stuff is that we are not gifting oil to the United States. Our oil is not a present to the United States. We are starting to commerce oil in the terms that our national company and our president in charge, Delcy Rodriguez, choose. But of course, that there is a lot of there's a lot of confusion about everything that Donald Trump says. He also he's also trying to control this media table, the media concert, to say that Venezuela is on knees, to say that Venezuela is defeated. But why don't they have the control of the power? Why didn't they keep troops on Venezuela? Now they have to fight inside of the Congress. Now they have to fight in the international space of debates. On the UN and the other spaces. And with our democracy, with our control, the demonstrations on the street, with our peaceful troops, or our peaceful military troops, with the control of the Bolivarian Revolution, we forced the United States to take arms and to confess that there is no another way to defeat the Bolivarian Revolution that doesn't have to be with a criminal way to act. With this bombing and these criminal acts. We appreciate from Venezuela that the whole world is uprising, and the whole world is denouncing that Donald Trump has become a criminal of war. And we know that this is going to end well for the whole world. This is going to end well for Venezuela. We will keep being an independent country and an independent movement. And we will release Nicolás Maduro. The people is actually at this day is on the street asking for the release of Nicolás Maduro. We know that our country and our leaders has choose the best defense for the president and for the first commandant.
Absolutely.
And we really trust that this is going to end well, because we are giving a lesson to the United States, and we are sending a message to the whole world that there could be peaceful revolutions. There could be a best or a better way to distribute the wealth of a country. And if there is unity, the United States on their imperialist concept are defeated. There has to be another way to rule the world, and it's not the way of the war, and it's not the way of the bombing of other countries to make them take the decision that United States won. Of course, that we are going to a diplomatic way, to a diplomatical moment, that we have to return to these conversations, because we have to defend our president and our first commandant. We know that the trials are about to start, and we need to have these connections on ground to improve the work that we can do there. And of course, that the United States has to start the diplomatic work to start to start to work about the oil selling that we have to do now with the United States. But I mean, it's not a gift of oil. We are selling the oil that on the coast
on your terms
that it has. Okay.
Okay.